Last night on News 13 at 10, we told you how Mexico Beach council members had hired Mel Smigelski as the interim city administrator, while on an outside law firm conducted an investigation into the city administrator Chris Truitt's behavior. Well, back in March, 2 city employees accused Truitt of workplace harassment. Council members hired the Kreisner Group from Tallahassee to conduct the investigation. And the results are now in, but as News 13's Heather Basley tells us, they're really a moot point now.
Jerry's made a motion to terminate.
Yes.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
During their April 23rd meeting, Mexico Beach City Council members voted 4-1 to fire City Administrator Chris Truitt. At the time, Truitt was under investigation for alleged harassment of city employees. But that's not why he was fired. Truitt issued 2 temporary vendor permits allowing the sale of ice cream and chair rentals on the beach. Council members say they previously told Truitt they didn't want vendors bothering people on the beach.
Absolutely don't want Panama City Beach. We absolutely don't want the kinds of things that you see on other beaches. We want to maintain, I'll just call it Old Mexico Beach.
The next day, on April 24th, the Kreisner Group delivered its investigative report into Truitt's behavior. Investigators found Truitt should face disciplinary action and receive additional training, but did not recommend his termination. The report also recommends city officials revise the employee handbook, conduct yearly training, and institute procedures for reporting harassment and investigating complaints. Council members knew they'd be getting the report the day after they fired Truitt, but said it had nothing to do with the beach permitting issue.
The HR is looking into the other allegations and complaints and whatnot, and then this came after that, and it's really a separate issue.
The council held a special meeting on April 25th where they agreed to hire Smigelski as interim city administrator. During our interview Wednesday with Smigelski, we were unaware of Truitt's firing or the fact that the report was completed. We asked if Truitt were to be fired, would he be interested in the job permanently? He said no.
If something comes out of this investigation that goes a little sideways and there is a seat that needs to be filled for city administrator, would this be something you would be open to?
I've been retired for a few years now, so I need to go back to chasing grandkids around.
But he didn't tell us Truitt was already gone. Smigelski did that Thursday morning when he called and asked us to change our story. When we requested he do another interview, he declined. So did Mayor Richard Wolf, who said he was worried about what the public would think of Truitt's firing, even though it happened during a public meeting. In Mexico Beach, Heather Basley, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
City employees Randy June and Tommy Davis filed the original complaints against Truitt. The Kreisner investigation that we have here found no evidence of harassment or unlawful activity by Truitt, but did implicate June in some bad behavior. Smigelski told us he plans to be the interim city administrator for about 3 months while the city presumably searches for a permanent replacement. One more note here. In our story, we said that Truitt had issued 2 permits. It was actually in reality only 1 for an ice cream vendor.